who had organized a training on the issues of making films, cinemas, and content creators. I think today was their good day so that they can be able to learn and get content on how they are supposed to operate and make, probably they earn money, because it's a part of creating the jobs, since we are able to understand that we are in a country where we have crisis on job creation. And today I think we have seen a light, and the youth we have today here have been educated, because I've listened myself, and I can tell that whatever they have been told, probably they have not been knowing. And I have got an assurance that from the CEO that they will still help our youths so that they are able to get to know how they can make better contents which can be able to attract maybe a lot of people and make money.
We are doing very well in terms of local content. If I can speak about lessons last year we issued about 5,197 filming licenses. This year we are already hitting that target, and we've not finished the year. So it means local producers and local filmmakers are coming for the licenses. The other reason why it has increased is because we no longer require local filmmakers to go through local agents to register. So it means we've had a spike because there are very many local filmmakers who could not afford to go through the filming agents, but now come to us directly. So the numbers are growing, and we hope that it will also follow with the talent and the skills so that our box office can grow. Like today, you may have heard that we are looking at reviewing the charges, and these charges are already at very advanced stages. We do not make the law that creates the charges. It's done through stakeholder engagement and eventually approved by Parliament. This is at a very late stage. It's about to be brought into law. When it comes into law, the charges will reduce drastically with between 15 and 30% for the local film agents and filmmakers. And at the same time, we have something that we call self-classification. Self-classification is what is generally being done worldwide in the audiovisual sector. And why is this so? It's because every country in the world knows that they do not have the capacity and the capability to be able to rate and classify all content that comes from all the platforms at the same time. So what we do, and what we've initiated as KFCB now, and it's something that we're already working with several agencies, including people like Netflix, including people like Safaricom Base, and also local content creators, is that you come and we train you on our rating so that you know how to self-classify. You know how to self-rate what you produce. The moment you know how to self-rate what you produce, it means you do not need to bring it to us. We'll just be playing the role of reviewing what you've done to ensure that you are following the thematic areas that we'll have trained you on. This, you will notice, will substantially cut the time that it takes for you to produce your content and upload it to the public, one. And two, it will substantially cut the amount of money you spend, because you will not be paying us to rate your films, but you'll be self-rating. So KAFIL is a program that essentially is meant to empower creatives and artists in the audiovisual sector. It is meant to give them information. We've brought about 7 agencies together with us to be able to speak to the creatives. These are agencies that regulate within the audiovisual sector. So we have the Kenya Civil Aviation Authority, who will be speaking about the issues of drone. I know we are all interested in drones. We have the KWS, who will be speaking about filming in the parks. We have Kenya Forestry, we have the Immigration Department. Some may wonder why the Immigration Department. It's because when foreign film makers come into the country, they need to go through local film agents. So what I'm saying is KFCB has decided to bring the whole of that team together. It allows us to be able to give this information to the creatives as a one-stop shop. So we still think that personal interactions with content creators is very good, because there's a lot of questions that they ask here that they may not necessarily get online, because online is limited. But if you ask those questions, we are able to get the queue and know what else we can upload, or what else that you are asking that you thought was our mandate but is not necessarily our mandate. However, any questions that is raised, we will deal with it and then answer it appropriately and ensure that our creatives have all the information that they have, so that they are able to monetize their content. Nollywood making so much money, yet we know that creatives in Kenya are a lot more creative than the ones in those areas that I'm not going to mention. And two, the issue that we'd like to ensure that our creatives focus on clean content. Why clean content? Because our children are now at home. If they're at home, you want them to watch something that you'd be comfortable yourself watching with them.